Okay, so ever have one of those moments? Like, you suddenly just know you need to take a different street, or you cancel plans last minute for no real reason.
Oh, yeah. That weird gut feeling.
Exactly. And then later you find out you dodged, I don't know, a huge traffic jam or something even worse. It feels uncanny, right?
Uh-huh. Like a little nudge from somewhere.
Well, that's kind of what we're diving into today on this NPC Energy simulated journey. This whole idea, could those feelings, those weird little coincidences, actually be messages?
Messages from ourselves.
But from the future.
Yeah, like future you dropping hints, trying to decode these weird interdimensional DMs. So let's start with what some sources call time travel for broke people.
I like that. So we're not talking about building a flux capacitor in the garage.
Definitely not. No, this is more about those experiences we all kind of have. Intuition, déjà vu, that feeling the system just hiccuped.
Glitches in the matrix kind of thing.
Totally. And the big question is, are they just brain farts or, something more?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's take déjà vu. That feeling is so strong sometimes.
No.
You're somewhere new, but it's like, boom, you've been there, done that.
Right. And there are some wild theories about it, like simulation theory. Maybe it's just the system pinning an old save state, a backup file.
Interesting. Like reality is hitting rewind for a second.
Or, okay, get this, the quantum multiverse idea. Maybe you're just like momentarily syncing up with another version of you.
An alternate self in a parallel universe who has actually done this before. Whoa.
Yeah, it's pretty mind-bending. And then there's one I kind of love. They call it temporal memory bleed.
Temporal memory bleed. Sounds dramatic.
It does. But the idea is simpler. Future you, who's already lived this, is kind of leaking memories back, giving you that feeling of familiarity.
So like subtle hints from ahead in the timeline.
Yeah, there's even this funny line about it, like, déjà vu is just your future self speed-running your life for the 10th time and finally getting the RNG they wanted.
Uh-huh. Okay, that's good. Trying to optimize the run.
Right, but it's not just déjà vu, is it? People report other weird stuff, those moments that just make you go, what the heck was that?
Oh, definitely. Like dreaming about something specific and then it actually happens.
Yes. Or that really strong inner warning system, like a voice in your head saying, don't trust that person, or don't go there.
And you ignore it sometimes and later regret it. Or you listen, and maybe you never know what you avoided.
And the numbers. What is with the numbers? 11.11, 3.33. People see them everywhere.
It does feel a bit like NPC dialogue loops sometimes, doesn't it? Like the background code is showing.
Totally. And some sources really emphasize paying attention to those sudden urges. You know, wanting to call someone out of the blue or suddenly needing to go to a specific place.
Even if it makes no logical sense at the time.
Yeah. There was this listener story someone shared. Pretty wild. They dreamt their boss was stealing money. Just a weird, random dream, they thought.
Okay.
Then, like a week later, boss gets arrested. Embezzlement.
No way. Seriously.
Yeah, seriously. They called it a crystal-coded that's so Raven moment. I mean, what do you do with that?
Wow. Yeah, that really blurs the line, doesn't it? Between coincidence and something else. Which kind of leads us nicely into the next bit, right? The whole idea of signs and symbols.
Synchronicities, yes. Like the universe, or maybe future you, is playing a game, leaving little clues around.
Like a cosmic scavenger hunt.
Totally. Carl Jung talked about this, right? Synchronicity. Meaningful coincidences.
Exactly. He called it a causal connecting principle. Fancy way of saying things line up in meaningful ways, but not because one caused the other.
And the theory here is, what if these aren't random? What if they're like, checkpoints, left by future you?
Markers on the map. You are here, doing okay. Or maybe turn left up ahead.
I love that. And the examples are stuff we all experience. Thinking of someone and bam, they text you.
Or seeing the same weird word or like a specific animal multiple times in one day.
Yeah. Or needing something obscure and then just finding it, almost tripping over it.
Right, like you needed a specific type of battery and you find one on the sidewalk. We usually just go, huh, weird, and move on.
But the advice is, don't just move on, pay attention. It's like seeing a glowing loot crate in real life. Pick it up, dummy.
Uh-huh. Love it. So, okay, if these things are happening, how do we actually, like, track them or make sense of them?
Well, there's a cool practical tip. Keep a glitch journal.
Okay, a glitch journal, like a diary for weird stuff.
Pretty much. You just jot it all down. Dreams, especially vivid ones, gut feelings, those recurring numbers, déjà vu moments, weird coincidences.
Basically anything that feels a bit off. Yeah. Or significant somehow.
Exactly. And the idea is over time, you might start seeing patterns.
Okay, so maybe you notice you always dream of water before a big emotional thing happens. Or you see 3.33 whenever you're about to get good news.
Yeah, stuff like that. You're essentially trying to learn the weird symbolic language your own reality or maybe your future self is using.
Creating your own personal code book for the universe's little nudges. I like that. It makes it feel more active, less passive.
Right. You're not just being bounced around. You're looking for the signals. Which brings us to this other concept, which is, well, it's pretty wild. Future you is a speedrunner.
Okay, speedrunner.
Yeah.
Like in video games.
It's exactly like video games. This part dives into non-linear time, like in quantum physics theories, or even those twisty Christopher Nolan movies.
Where past, present, and future aren't necessarily a straight line.
Right. So if time isn't strictly linear, then maybe a future version of you already exists. They've lived through stuff, learned things.
They could be sending data back, like cheats or hints.
That's the wild idea. They call it the SAVE SCUMMER theory.
SAVE SCUMMER, like someone who keeps reloading saves in a game to get a better outcome.
Precisely. Imagine life's like a game, maybe a tough one, like a roguelike. Future you has played this level before. They know where the traps are, which paths are dead ends.
So now they're doing a speed run on this current timeline.
Yeah. And they're trying to nudge you, their past self, away from the dumb NPC quests.
Like avoiding that terrible job, or maybe Chad from finance.
Exactly. We've all had a Chad from finance quest we wish we'd skipped, right? Future you is trying to save you the trouble.
That's a hilarious and actually kind of comforting way to think about intuition. Just optimized gameplay advice from yourself.
It kind of is. And it ties into loop moments, too. Ever feel like life just kind of resets after something big happens?
Like after a major breakup or losing a job and suddenly everything feels different, like you're starting over on a new path.
Yeah. The idea here is maybe that was a reset. Like your higher self, future you, saw things going sideways and hit retry on that section.
Reloaded the last checkpoint to put you on a better trajectory.
Right. Like future you is yelling back through time. Dex build, not charisma. Stop trying to date bartenders.
Okay, maybe less specific, but I get the idea. Reframing major upheavals as potential course corrections.
Exactly. It's not failure. It's optimization.
Yeah.
And speaking of weird experiences, people actually shared some of their own stories. Field notes from the glitched.
The real life stuff. This is always fascinating. What do people report?
Okay, get this one. Someone kept seeing the same crow, like everywhere, for weeks. Felt like it was following them.
Okay, that's a bit Hitchcocky.
Right. Then, totally out of the blue, they run into their ex near the ex's house. And guess what's sitting there? Watching.
The crow. No way.
The crow. They called it an Animal Crossing horror quest, which is just perfect.
Wow. That's specific. What else?
There was another one. Someone emailed about a dream. Super vivid dream of getting married in a forest. Beautiful, detailed.
Okay, nice dream.
Yeah, they just thought, nice dream. Then later, they meet someone new.
Yeah.
Turns out this person works for, the National Park Service, surrounded by forests.
Oh, wait.
And yeah, eventually they get married. Guess where?
In a forest, just like the dream.
Exactly like the dream. It's hard to just brush that off as nothing,
Absolutely not. Those kinds of stories, they really make you wonder. Which leads to another idea I mentioned, the quantum mailbox theory.
Oh, yeah, this is cool. The idea is that maybe our deeper states of mind, like when we're meditating or dreaming, they could be like literal inboxes.
Boxes for what? Messages from?
From future you. Like a dedicated channel, maybe subconscious, for receiving hints or insights.
Interesting. So like tuning into a specific frequency.
Kinda. And they suggest trying it out. Like before you sleep, actively ask your future self a question.
Okay. Like, hey, future me, should I take this job?
Yeah, something like that. Then pay attention to your dreams or just the feelings and images that pop into your head when you wake up. See if anything feels like an answer, even symbolically.
Like sending a query out into the timeline and checking for replies in your subconscious. That's a neat experiment.
It really is. So, okay, we've got the theories, the weird stories. How do we actually try and, tune in? How do we decode this stuff if it is happening?
Right, the practical side, the decode it or miss the mission part. How do we actually receive these potential patch notes from higher consciousness?
Love that phrase. Okay, one idea is writing letters. Write a letter to your future self, lay out your problems, your questions.
Okay.
But then this is the key part. Try to write a response as your future self. Step into that perspective. What advice would wiser, experienced you give?
So it's kind of a perspective-shifting exercise to access your own deeper wisdom or intuition.
Exactly. Bypassing your usual mental loops. And speaking of bypassing the brain, they also suggest using tools like tarot cards or a pendulum or just flipping a coin.
But not for fortune-telling, right?
No, not like, will I win the lottery? It's more when you're stuck on a decision.
Yeah.
Use the tool to get an answer, any answer, just to break the analysis paralysis.
To nudge you out of overthinking and see how a potential path feels, maybe. Tap into that gut reaction.
Precisely. And another piece of advice I found interesting. Get bored on purpose.
Get bored. We usually try to avoid that.
I know, but the thinking is, we're so constantly bombarded with information and stimulation.
Phones, screens, always something happening.
Right. And that might drown out the quieter signals. So try doing nothing. Go for a walk without headphones. Take a longer shower. Just let your mind wander.
The classic shower thoughts phenomenon, where good ideas seem to pop up out of nowhere.
Exactly. It's like creating empty space for insights to actually land. And related to that is doing regular reality checks.
Okay, what does that mean? Like pinching yourself to see if you're dreaming?
Maybe sometimes. But more like consciously pausing throughout the day and asking yourself, what if this is a clue?
Shifting your perception. Treating weird little moments not as annoyances, but as potential data points.
Yeah. Like every glitch, every coincidence, every odd feeling is a potential QR code in disguise. You just have to try and scan it, figure out what it links to.
I like that. It encourages curiosity about your own experience.
Definitely. And they had this fun little mini game idea too. Like, say you suddenly start hearing a song from your childhood everywhere. On the radio, in stores, someone humming it.
Okay, that happens sometimes. Usually just dismiss it as weird.
Right. But the game is decode this. Don't just focus on the lyrics. Think symbolically. How does that song make you feel? What memories does it connect to?
So focusing on the emotional resonance, the underlying theme, rather than the literal surface details.
Exactly. That feeling, that theme that might be the actual message your subconscious or maybe future you is trying to highlight.
It's about learning to read the symbolic language, not just the logical one. Makes sense.
So wrapping all this up, this whole simulated journey into future you's potential DMs, what's the big takeaway?
Well, the conclusion offered is pretty grounded, actually. Whether you literally believe a time-traveling version of you is sending hints, or if it's just your own brain making amazing subconscious connections.
Yeah.
The outcome is kind of the same, isn't it? It encourages you to pay more attention, to trust your gut feelings more, to maybe break out of your routine sometimes.
To stop ignoring those little nudges and whispers.
Exactly. If future you does exist, they probably want you to, live your best life. They've presumably seen what happens if you don't.
So they're rooting for you, trying to help you avoid being just an NPC in your own life story.
Urging you to step up and be the main character. Take the interesting side quests. Don't just grind the boring ones.
Yeah. So the final advice is basically pay attention to the gut feelings, the weird pings, the synchronicities, the dreams.
Don't just dismiss it all as random noise.
Don't ignore it. Decode it.
That's the invitation. Engage with the weirdness. See where it leads.
Awesome. Well, that was a seriously mind-bending simulated journey into the world of NPC Energy. Thanks for exploring all that with me.
Absolutely fascinating stuff. Always makes you think. Until next time, keep that glitch journal nearby.
Don't ignore it. Decode it.